All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk a little NFL. I'm still on my trying to explain each and every single Monday. I'm explaining to you even more why the NFL is a dying breed. Everybody next week, CEO, everybody the video that I teased on the live stream, not this past live stream, but next live stream. That video's coming out on why the NFL product is beyond garbage. But let's talk about this. And this is coming at a perfect time because Bad Bunny has been announced for the halftime show for the NFL. Now, I will say this, me personally, I'm going to go, I'm going to just take it a step further with this. But me personally, I don't care about the halftime show unless it's somebody I enjoy. I enjoyed the weekends. I enjoyed Snoop Dogg's. Rihanna's was all right. Trying to think, Usher's was okay. Maroon 5, I think. Like it depends. Like if it's someone that I like Kendrick, I did not care about Kendrick's. Kendrick's a clown. Bro's like 5'1". Any dude that's under 5'10" is not a man, in my opinion. But listen, at the end of the day, so I don't really care about the halftime show. But this spreads into a deeper conversation about how the NFL is going global now, how American football is going global and why that's the problem. There's certain things, this is be for real, certain countries have their own traditions. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Canada has hockey. Mexico's really into soccer, but they have their own Mexican league. The Europes, they have their own Premier League. Like certain cities or certain countries have their own traditions. The America's tradition used to be the American football, the NFL. Now it's all about trying to make the NFL more global. Now, from a business perspective, can I understand it? Sure, because the NBA is global. Baseball is now global. But at the end of the day, it's beyond ridiculous how the NFL is trying to make the NFL global. You can't make something that's purely American global. I've been saying this for a while. You cannot make something that's American global. Simple. America is always going to be the mainstream of every single country. It's always going to be the number one most popular thing. When obviously you have global superstar athletes who are very popular, sure. But at the end of the day, when you think of the most popular athletes, you think of Americans. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Babe Ruth. Like, it's always going to be American. Floyd Mayweather. I know you have the Messis, the Ronaldos. I think Wayne Gretzky was Canadian. Conor McGregor. But other than that, it's majority Americans. But this specifically, we're talking about the NFL. Why do we need games in London? Why do we need games in Brazil? Why do we need games in Germany? First of all, you know how stupid this is? For all you people who care about player safety, I hope you guys know, I think last year, the Packers and the Eagles, they had to wear their away jerseys. They had to wear the white jerseys because both of those teams were green, and green is the color of some game in Brazil, wherever the hell they were playing. I don't know, nor do I really care. NFL, why are you putting your players at risk to go on the road in a different country and get shot, mugged, harmed, whatever, threatened, because they're wearing the wrong colors. They're wearing the colors of gains that people want to shoot or attack. Why are you doing that? You talk about player safety. This isn't really very player safety. That's number one. Number two, I can't stress this enough. I really can't stress this enough. People sit here and say the NFL's popularity overseas is growing. That is a lie. The majority of those fans are, number one, American fans. They're Americans who moved out of this country or follow the team. They're not, I'm sorry. The NFL doesn't have fans in Germany. No one in Germany knows who Patrick Mahomes is. or Josh Allen or Justin Jefferson is. No one in Brazil cares about Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry or Dak Prescott. They care about soccer. They don't care about the NFL. So once again, this goes to my global effect. Why are you trying to make something that's American global? I can understand. I can semi-understand, like basketball, baseball, boxing, MMA. I can understand why those are global. But it's called American football for a reason. It's because we changed the name to soccer. We changed the name to soccer, the real football, the best football out there right now, because the NFL died like 5-6 years ago. The real football, we changed that to soccer. We changed the name to it to soccer, and we call it American football, which is based off of rugby. Why are we trying to make that global? Other than the fact that you want more money. Why? You're getting. Here's what I don't understand. The NFL alone in America is making more money, $20 billion, close to $20 billion. That's more than the NBA, who is global. In the Major League Baseball, that's more global. All these other companies, that's more global. Why don't you try to build it more here? It has to be if you want to make something global, you have to do it organically. An opportunity has to be there. You can't just be like, oh, well, the NBA is global. Why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? Because we're the NFL and nothing can do us wrong. Now we come here and we have the Bad Bunny situation, which is, I don't care. I haven't watched a single NFL game throughout this year. I'm probably not even going to watch the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. We all know the Chiefs are going to win. Sorry to tell the other 31 teams that, like, they didn't know in the beginning of the year. But we have to sit here you guys have to sit there and watch Bad Bunny, correct me if I'm wrong, I know he speaks English, but all of his songs are in Spanish. You're going to have an American sport. It's called American football. It's an American sport. You're going to have the halftime show be Bad Bunny, who's singing in all Spanish. Congratulations, NFL. Congratulations, NFL. You know what? All you queers who are watching this video, you're going to sit there and eat it up. You're going to sit there and eat up him wearing the dress, speaking to Espion, or whatever the hell it's called, listening to Bad Bunny. How crazy is that? Because once again, the NFL's global agenda, you have to have Bad Bunny out there because I think, and this is according to my co-host CEO and everybody else who knows this Bad Bunny guy. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't listen to his music because it's in damn Spanish, and I'm not Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. But according to everybody who knows Spanish or knows the music industry, he's like Drake popular. Like, this guy is very popular. I mean, I know the Spanish girls I used to mess with and that I know love this guy. But it goes back to the global agenda. Global agenda. When you make something that's for Americans global, it wanes it down. It wanes it down. Look at the NBA. Look at the NBA. The NBA is popular, but their faces are SGA and Wembanyama. And you wonder why Americans don't like it. Look at Major League Baseball. Shohei Ohtani is the face. Americans don't care. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.